Here we are, sitting by the side of the grass on the road, getting ready for another drive along. I will do my best to keep it as entertaining as I possibly can for you, because you know, that's my goal, to make you smile with my weird and wonderful way of thinking of things. And as always, me and you will enjoy the countryside, the sunshine, and whatever else I can think of. Because as me and you go off on our journey across parts of the UK, only small parts of the UK because I am a day man, so I've got to get back to the yard, so I can't really do too much, can I really? But whenever there is a certain type of adventure that we can delve into, I'm hoping that my sat-nav does turn on, because this truck doesn't like sat-navs. It's one of those ones that just kills it, but hey. Let's go stick these on out the road. It's all good, eh? Shove you there, while I'll stick you on there. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's all good fun, isn't it? This is what it's all about. Fun, fun, fun. Swing you around a bit. How's that look? No, I like too bad, I don't think. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I do. Yeah, bent down too. I want to try and get it so it's not tipped forward too much, because if it's, I want to be able to capture as much as I can. I've noticed of late that I have been having it a bit skew piff. Let's have a look at that one. Not too bad. It's a bit on the wonk. We don't want wonk. Wonk is no good. So look. So you know what? I like that. That's not bad at all. Yep. Just one last check at the other side. Make sure everything's fine. Yeah, I think I can do with that. Happy days. See all this preparation that I do, just for you lot, you know what I mean? Which is probably going to end up in tears, because my sat-nav ain't playing. I just don't know why. I just don't know why. Why it's been a cow bag? I mean, there's no real need for it. It's just cruel and unusual. I could plug this in, I suppose, and see if that'll make it do something. I don't think it will though, but because this is only the traffic aerial thing. I don't know. I just don't know, honestly. I don't even know why. I mean, well, I do know why, because it's this frigging solar guard crap, but it still makes you wonder, as in, how is it that a company that's so established as Snooper didn't spot that fucker coming? You know what I mean? It's like, are you a bunch of boneheads or what? Right. It probably won't work, but I hope it does work. Because I want to go down through think the place is called now, but you're heading in a certain direction. Look at me, fucking certain direction. Everything's in a certain direction. It'll be fucking forward or backwards or not, I don't know. But, hey. Here we go. Off on a little jolly. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Yes. Well, currently we are in Brockworth. Yes, Brockworth. Looks like somebody's chucked a bunch of crap on the floor there. Like, fuck it, leave it there, it don't matter, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? That sort of thing. But hey. The surveyors are here, they're doing some surveying, look. What are they doing? Are they checking out this land plot here? They're going to dig it all up and stick a building on it? It's got a chance, it. It has got a chance. Let's wind the window up a bit. But other than that though, how are you? You alright? What? Are you waiting for the news, are you? You want me to actually tell you what's going on? You can't give me a minute, can you? I'm just doing the drive along for a moment, right? Just let me just do this bit, right? And I'll talk about the stuff that's been going on later, right? Later on. Don't worry about it. We'll sort it. It'll be fine, right? I am actually talking about the fact that John Raymond's transport has been bought out. We'll get that in a minute. Oh crap! That way. Oh then. No, this way. That's the one I wanted. Whew. I didn't really. I forgot. So you get that way and this way and. I don't know. See, because my twat nav is going. I don't know where I'm going. I know how to get there, but there is another way you can go, which it was like a bit of a, how can I call it, a fluke. So I want to go that way again, but and I didn't use any sat nav, did I? Did I use a sat nav? I think I did use a sat nav, didn't I? Oh well, whatever. What do you reckon? Shall we just wing it? I don't like the sound of that though. It sounds a bit painful. But hey, the sat nav does not want to play, so what we got here? The south. Blah blah blah. I don't want to go south though. What do I want to go south? Oh, didn't I say south? North, south? Oh, fuck it, that where I'm going. I ain't got a clue. Help me please. Yeah, help me please. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you. Where does this take me? I think I made a mistake somewhere, I think. I want to go all the way around again, by the looks of it. I'm gonna go all the way around again, cause I don't like where that's taking me. Let's see what this does. Told you, if I haven't got a sat nav, I'm crap. Honestly, I am absolute pants. I want to go back down here again, because I don't like that. That just, you don't look good. You know what I mean? And besides, I mean, you lot can enjoy me starting to sweat just slightly, you know. It's just one of those things, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'm getting worried. You see, if my sat nav don't come on, I'm crap. Honestly, I'm rubbish. It's just naff, absolute naff. I'll try and use a bit of brain power. Oh. Is that doable? You never know. Could be. Right. I do want the 417, because the 417 does take you where I want to go, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. Is this one I want? If I go around here, and then I'll go up here. Just look at all these fucking obstacles I'm having to go around. It's just unreal, isn't it? This is what I wanted. Yes, okay, so we've got that bit right. Now that sounds about right. Right, yeah, okay. So we go around here. Good take. Go around here, we'll go over here. And hopefully it'll lead me where I need to be led. If it leads me where I need to be led, then hunky dory, I think. I don't know. Honestly, I just don't fucking know. I ain't got a clue. I have not got a clue. I'm thinking, if it doesn't turn out right, well, yeah. At least you'll have a laugh. There is that, I suppose. I can see that the sun is trying to get out, but these clouds are starting to creep in a bit, and I'm a bit perplexed about that. It's not fair. I want the clouds to go away. Clouds, go away. Bog off. We don't want you. Well, we want the fluffies. We want just the titty fluffies. Them will do. We'll have that, but we don't want the other ones now. They're no good. They're no good at all. Okay. So far, so good. It says. Now, if my sat nav does what it did the other day in this vehicle, it might turn on just as we get to where our destination is. Might. I'll say might with a bit of like, well, yeah. I'm dubious about that. Because I don't even know where I'm going. I really don't. I mean, you might think I'm telling porkies, but I just don't know where I'm going. I ain't got a clue. But hey, such is life. If you can't have a mystery now and again, then what is the point? You know what I mean? What is the point? Granted, I'm going to have to pay attention to where I'm going, but other than that, it should be fine. I'm going to make sure I'm in the right lane here. What have we got? Yeah, we'll sit it here. I sort of want the A40-ish, sort of, near enough. But the 417 is what I mainly want. I do remember somewhere up that neck of the woods there was a part where the driver that was driving at the time, he says, should we go down there? And I went, no, we want to go that way, because then I started seeing signs for the M50, and that's what I'm after. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, toes crossed, thinking belly buttons crossed, eyeballs crossed, we will get there. As a matter of fact, cross your legs, cross everything, cross your toes, you know what I mean? Dude, you can't just pull out and stop, bell end. Oh, I hope we don't have none of that today. I don't want it. No, not while I'm. No, I don't. No, I don't want it. Not while I'm doing this shit. Fuck that. And not knowing where I'm going. Do you think I'm wise though doing this? Do you think this is a clever idea? Just blindly going where no man has gone before? or as the politically correct version was changed to no person has gone before. I mean, come on. Whatever. Whatever. Well, there is one thing though, right? Well, maybe a couple of things, but hey. We will have a nice little drive through the country lanes for a change, that is that. 2, I have never videoed this one, so there is that as well. And 3, we might end up in a fucking little village somewhere, trapped, having to be craned out, and that would be a right mess, wouldn't it? Oh dear. I am fearful of that, you know, I really am. I am so fearful of that, because I've come close, you know, a few times, and I'm like, and I'm like, honestly, it is super duper panic stations. But I managed to get out with the unrelenting super duper talent that I've got. I managed to get myself out of the problem. But in saying that though, there's always that day, isn't there? There's always that one day you think you're being the freaking top shit, and all of a sudden shit's being poured on top of you. You know what I mean? It's just yep, you got it. You got it. But we'll keep attacking it. We'll keep going. We'll just do what we do. And if it does what I think it's going to do, I think it drops us on around about junction 2, maybe 3, 2, 3, something like that, of the M50, something like that. Possibly 3. Which is great, that is, because I mean, sail on down, because there's 2 alternatives other than that, right? So we'll get them out of the way. First alternative, go up to junction 8 and come down to 50. That's all well and good, but it's boring for me and you. Other alternative, go down the M5 to the M4, then across the bridge. But again, boring for you and me, plus it costs the company 20 quid to go across the freaking bridge. So, you've got to try and have a happy balance, ain't you? You know what I mean? This will get us to the destination we want. It's fun for me and you, and it doesn't cost them 20 quid. So I mean, at the end of the day, there is that in that. So we'll leave it at that, shall we? That'll do. I'm trying to justify what I'm doing this, but that's all it is. You know, I'm trying to make it sound good in my own head, so I don't feel like I'm going to be, oh, well, why'd you do that way in the first place? Why'd you do that? You know what I mean? But anyway, so far so good. I think. I fucking hope so. When that decides to come on, hopefully sometime next week, we might have an idea where we are. So the reason why I know this particular way is because I made a mistake the last time, and I drove up this way and ended up having to turn around and come back. But then the following time I came up here, I made the same mistake again, but somebody else was driving. But I decided to let him carry on just to see what he'd do at the situation, like, you know. And it turned out like I say, it was really interesting. It was a good little drive, and it put us where I wasn't expecting at all. So yes, there you have it. So I'm going to do it again. I just don't want any kind of, you know, unforeseen problems like road closures and crap like that. I shouldn't think so, like, you know what I mean? He'll be alright. I mean, this guy here, he seems to be happy going this way, so I'm going to follow him. I mean, I know where they go, because there's a place just down the road I've delivered to near there, which is the other side, where I'm pretty much going in that direction. So hopefully, you know what I mean? Yep, so now don't want to play. It's no, you just don't want to play. I just give me something. Just a snippet. Just a preview. I don't care. Just to let me know I'm on the right track. As you can see, look, lots of greenery. There's not just 6 lanes or even 8 lanes, you've got to count the Arch Elder of motorway. It's just nice, uninterrupted wilderness. Me likey. Me likey a lot. Substation. Yep, looks like we're gonna go straight on. Looks like we're gonna go straight on. I certainly don't remember going down there, so that ain't right. Can I go? Yeah. Oh, I remember this as well. Oh, that's cool. I've been down here before then. Oh, of course you have, guys. No, but I mean, I've actually been down here like a... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's nice, isn't it? For some unknown reason, and I don't know why, but this is looking rather familiar for some reason. I don't know, I don't get it. Why am I going, Hey, it's a bloody good sign, that, isn't it? Oh, awesomeness of awesome. Oh, good grief. Look at this, how about that? You know, the cows have got a fucking marquee. I don't know, it just looks like a gazebo, doesn't it? That doesn't it? It's a gazebo for cows. Or horses. I don't know, whatever. Traffic lights up ahead. Ross on a Y. Why? I don't know. Ask Ross. He'll tell you. It's alright, I'm just excited. Just leave me alone for a minute. Let me just soak it in. According to my sat nav, I got 228 miles to go. I haven't really, but that's what it says on there because it's stuck from where it was last time, which was Goldthorpe. Right, have I got to move? I've got to move. Have I got to move? Have I got to move? I don't know where I've got to go now. Oh fuck, what have I got to do? No, I want to go straight around there, don't I? So I better put me dinka-day, 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 dinka-day. I know I'm in the wrong lane. Don't shoot the messenger. Like I said to you before, if I haven't got my sat nav, I'm fucked. But at least I let the guy behind me know that I was changing lanes without changing lanes. Let's go up here. Ooh, interesting. Does anybody know where we're going yet? I have no clue. I'm getting very nervous. I ain't kidding. I'm just looking at road signs at the moment, and obviously certain types of road signs I'm familiar with. For example, there you got Ross and Y, which is where near enough where I want to be, and then there was another one underneath it called Monmouth, which is also near enough where I want to be. So those two are like, as long as I follow that road, I should be all right. I couldn't go left because there was a 14'3" bridge. We don't want to go anywhere near 14 anything. No, that's just not good. Not good at all. I am. I must be so brave. I feel like a right driver's hero, driving blindly into the unknown. It's just brilliant. Even though some of it does sound, look familiar, then now it's not. It's like, what the fuck? I can't win. Anyway, take a notice. Let's just go for it. What we got up here? Every time I see those types of signs, the big cameras, fucking speed onto it, it's like, little village. Not too bad though. It's got a 50 on it, so that'll do. I was doing 50 as he was, so I'll carry on with that then. Memory, fangs for the memory. Also, right, as you look around you, noticing these couple of lay-bys here, that's also a good sign, having those types of lay-bys, because it means that this type of road is traversed a hell of a lot with big trucks like mine, you know what I mean? So at least that's something. These are little tiny things that like stick out that say, oh look, trucks go down here, oh look, trucks travel down here quite a lot. So when you see things like that, in my eyes, this is the way. Don't forget, it's just a preview into my brain, so don't worry about it. I'll go, hey boys, lots of right. So that means there's trucks coming down here, then, and trees being trimmed in the shape of a fucking So again, no signs for trucks, and I'm like, yeah, that'll do. When you see junctions when they've got scraped rubber around left or right, trucks do come down here quite often, don't they? So, little signs that tell you that trucks do come down here now and again. I'm just trying to reassure myself, that's what I'm doing, honestly. Just go, full steam ahead, yay, full steam ahead. Well, I can't now because he's doing 40 miles an hour. But that's probably because, what I said before, it might be a 50, but can you? And that guy there is carrying his container, but he might be empty, he might be full. But he's probably thinking to himself, well, no I can't. See, that's all you got to do, and away you go, that's normal. So, yeah. Okay, right. Apparently, on Facebook, there's been chatter about Nolan Transport, as it's put, under the acquisition of John Raymond's Transport. So basically, the Nolans have gone and bought them out. It's just a pretty word to say, we bought you. But not only have they bought John Raymond's Transport, they've bought their name as well. They've actually, that's it, everything's been bought, the whole lot, and it's owned by Nolan Transport now. What that means for us, apparently, nothing's going to change really. It's because of them wanting a UK-based firm, and they've been wanting that for quite a while, this Nolan company. They've tried before, apparently, and not much success, so this opportunity came along and they went, we'll have you then. We are established for a long time in the UK, we've got all our bits and bobs, and they're just going to utilise it that way. They're going to keep the name for now, I imagine, for however long it takes them to change their mind, but they have bought the name, so the John Raymond's originals, if you like, are no longer. So the family of John Raymond are no longer associated with John Raymond's Transport. Simple as that. They got bought out. See you later. I haven't had that. So yes, I don't know what that means for me, as in doing this log, but I can't see that being a problem, can you? You know, I think that'd be fine. I think it'd be perfectly fine. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, I reckon. What do you think? Yeah? I think so. I think it'll be fine. But the thing is as well though, in saying that as a, from my point of view, a positive type of thing, if you want to say it like that, I would say that it would mean that we would have different jobs to do as well, right? So we'll have different deliveries to do, they'll change, maybe. I'm hoping so, to a point. I don't want them to do giving us stupid crap where we're going to have to drive 4.5 hours one direction and 4.5 and that, because that's just rubbish. That never works. As a dayman, it just never works. So, yeah. Oh, that's why it looks familiar. That's why it looks familiar. Really? 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 Oh, there you are then. Do you know what do you, I don't know then. I was really thinking that because the way I went last time, we ended up coming on the motorway, but this doesn't. We've done this before, have we, boys and girls? We certainly have. Not that bit, but this bit we have. You'll soon see what I mean in a minute, if I'm thinking right. I think I'm thinking right. I think. Now I'm not so sure. Yeah. Oh well, maybe I'm wrong. I'm getting scared now. Mother! I don't know where I am. I'm lost. I don't like it. I was half expecting a junction just up here on my left, but it ain't here. So we're down now then. Love a duck. This is interesting though, isn't it? This is something to look at. Maybe it is different then. I don't know. Something just don't feel right now. I feel a bit naked. Like I'm standing in front of a crowd with no clothes on. Ha! What a sight that is, eh? Oh dear. Fishing anybody? Good grief, this is horrible. The drive's nice. I mean, I'm liking the scenery. This is cool. I can't argue. I just don't know it. I don't remember it anyway. He seems to be happy, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? It's always a good sign. If I was coming down here on my own, right, and there was no HGVs in sight, I would be seriously papping it. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, well, you don't want to be going up a road where you just don't see no HGVs, because that's a warning sign. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I'm just hoping that the junction I'm thinking of is up here somewhere, maybe. We're just doing a roundabout way of it. I'm thinking it might be. I've got a funny feeling it might be. We'll do all this wiggly shit and what have you. Then we'll come to a point where there'll be a junction to my left. And that's the thing I was thinking about when I was there, like so. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? It's an adventure. Just enjoy it. I am, sort of. Near enough. I can always fake it. And going back to the Nolan thing, apparently, right, according to it, we wasn't supposed to be notified about the Nolan takeover until today. It was supposed to have been announced today, but Nolan's jumped the gun apparently, so that's the reason why they found out today. Yeah. Hang on, let me think. No, that's why we found out yesterday and not today. So, but it makes. I mean, I said to him, "Look, mate, it makes no difference to me." So my job's there. I'm still got a job. I'm still doing my thing. And you, like you've just said, Raymond's he's still going to be Raymond's at the end of the day. So who cares? As long as I get paid, it don't matter, does it? What do you think? I mean, me personally, I don't really think it'll affect any of the drivers, to be fair. So what's the problem? Who does it matter? You know, as long as we can pick up our trailers in the morning and go off and deliver and come back, and there ain't too much of an hassle, and that's all I'm bothered about. I don't really care about anything else. Right. It's pretty much what everybody wants, eh? Really? You just want to be able to do your job and get on with it. That's it, eh? So there you have it. Well, that was a bridge originally. I've oinked that off out the road. Hey, what we got here? Well, that says Ross, so we're heading for the right direction. We'll just keep going. Keep on trucking. I'll laugh me bollocks off if it brings me down that little street. Oh, my life, I will be panicking. Well. Well, we're on the 40, by the way, just in case you was wondering. I mean, you've seen the signs by now, so yes, we're on the A40. It seems like as A roads go, it's not that bad actually. It's quite pleasant. It's windy bendy, which we all like. Everybody likes a bit of windy bendy, don't we? We all like a bit of windy bendy, right? It's me especially, because it's it's something different, isn't it? Right. It's something different to look at. Plus, it makes you think. It keeps your brain active. It's like, what's coming up next? What are we gonna run into? What kind of difficulties are we going to find out when we get down here? Are we going to come to a situation where we wish we never even bothered? There is always that. Will we end up turning around in a frigging farmer's field, digging up his frigging tomatoes or something? Or his corn? I hope not. I can't see that happening now. It is very nice though. Very nice indeed. Is it me? We've been climbing up now for like the last 5 minutes. What's going on? If not 10 minutes? Surely we should be going down at one point. If we carry on this way, we'll be on the frigging moon. You've heard of ice road truckers? I'll be space road truckers. I'd love that. That'd be cool, that, wouldn't it? Oh well. I mean, that'd be fucking awesome. You wouldn't really see much though, would you? To be fair, if he was a space road trucker, because it'd be just space. Wouldn't be a fat lot about, would there? So it would be a bit weird. Yeah. Other than that, though. You may see an odd bit of debris floating around somewhere that might cross paths with the camera, but you wouldn't see anything else. It'd be piggy pitch black up there. You'd see all the stars, Jace? No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You can only see the stars from the ground up. Once you're up there, you can't see them. I don't know why that works, but it does, apparently. Black. Yeah. Well, ladies and jelly spoons, I will say this much. This is definitely a place I have never driven through before. So, yes. What we got? Oh, where are we now? We can't go down there, so we've got to go straight on. Nice and steady. Steady as she goes. Just fucking look at that. It's like, you know, doing these kind of little mishaps, if you want to call it, or a sort of like a going the wrong way, because that's pretty much what I'm doing here. I've gone the wrong way. It's like, well, yeah. But look what we're seeing though. I mean, it's just awesome. Until you get this sort of problem, then it's not so awesome, is it? So, but what can you do? What can you do? There's not a lot you can do, is there? But hey, whatever. Never mind. Let you get a gander at that. I know. Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh well. It ain't as if this isn't a traverse road by HGVs, because you've only got to look at the way the road lays out, and it shows you the way that the road has been scuffed, you know, and moved. The tarmac tells the story of what goes up and down it, you know. It's honestly, it does. You just got to look at it. It tells you. It tells you what kind of vehicles has traversed along these roads. Looking at the paintwork as well, and the way that's worn down in certain areas, and it tells you. It's there, the information. Well, apparently it ain't far now. It's only 4 mile. Ain't bad, is it? 4 mile of windy bendy. But in saying that though, I've had 4 mile of windy bendy before and it scared the crap out of me, so you know, there is that. But then you got to just go, oh, look at that! I mean, woohoo! You just can't ask for more. The British countryside at its best, and trust me, there is better as well, but look at that. What's this fucking plebhead doing here? What an absolute bellend. You're a fucking cockbox, you are, mate. Honestly, you platted prick. What an absolute knob jockey. Are you in that much of a rush that you've got to get past us in a stupid place like that? Couldn't you have the patience to wait till the road at least straightens out a bit so you can see? No. Bellend. Well, you're a YouTube star, mate. Well done. Fucking preenus. Why? I mean, just why? Why do it? It's not safe. It's not clever. It's fucking stupid. That's the sort of thing where you definitely need a camera on the back as well, so you can see the whole thing unfold. You know, you could always sort of like imagine the thought processes that go through a moron. You know what I mean? When they actually do the act that they do. I don't know, mate. I just don't fucking know. Didn't get him any further, did it? What? An extra fucking 70 foot, 80 foot, 100 foot, maybe? Whoop-de-fucking-doo. Whoop-de-doo! Oh, by the way, laddles and nearly spoons, my sat-nav has still not come on at all now. It's this truck. Solar guard on the window screen. Don't like it. Yeah, well, whatever. I am hoping as I'm driving down this neck of the woods that I do finally come across something that's, hello. Now that is an archaeological dig. Very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. Did you get that at all, or was the hedge too high? That's a shame. Digging up things from our heritage, from our past, yes. That's it. That is just the best thing ever, that is. A girly riding a motorbike and sidecar. Absolutely awesome. That's the best thing ever, that is. You might not think it, right, but I'm telling you now, you can't deny, I mean, you see the ones from over in America where they've got the sports bike and they're riding down the street with the frigging bikini on. Yeah, it looks nice, but I'd rather have them just lollop all over it while it's parked up than go tear arsing down the road with a bikini on, because that's just insane, to be honest with you. But you can't beat a sexy lady on a motorbike, gussied up in all the gear, especially if it's one of those ones that are like well fitted, like, you know what I mean? I'll shut up now. I know I'm perving, don't worry about it. Take a notice. Just look at that over there, will you? Oh dear. But as you can tell, right, as I'm driving down here, have you noticed that I'm not actually crowding the girl, right? Whether it be a girl or a boy, it don't really matter, but I'm not crowding the bike at all. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Down these kind of roads, you have no idea what could pop up. Anything could happen. I will say this much though, it has failed, but then again it doesn't matter so much on our sidecar, I don't suppose. It hasn't got any bike gloves on, it's just using her hands. Yeah, never mind, not to worry. What we got here? Is this a 30 again? It is a 30 again. Slow it down to 30 miles an hour. I have no idea now. Hildersley. There's an island up ahead. This will be a main road by the looks of it. I'll have a look now, see what's what. Apparently we are in Ross on Wye. How about that? If I follow this road, apparently it'll take me to the 49, which is what I want. I want the 49. Oh, well, how about fucking that? Ah, I see. That's the road I went down, but it was just absolute bollocks. I don't go down there today though. No, screw that. It's got a sign down when you come this way to that island. It's got a sign that says Ross Industrial Estate to the right, and it's got 7.5 ton limit, but exception of unloading and all that sort of thing, so you can get down there. Because I'm after the industrial estate, he wants me to go down there. So at the end of that street though, not good. Oh no, not good at all. Absolute naff. I might send us down there if I ever get the chance to. I might do. It just depends. Like I say, it's the way to the frigging industrial estate, so I don't get it. Right, whatever. Who am I? I'm just gonna be a driver. I'm nobody special. And just down here there'll be an island, and then we'll turn left onto the 49 and trolley on down to the M4. But first of all, obviously we'll go on the 449 first. Can't forget that, can I? Now, well, hang on, I better leave that off for a sec, because I think there's a... Is there? Oh no, yes there is. Oh, yeah. There's a junction just there, and we don't want that junction there. No. This is going to be fun, I bet, getting out of here. You would, wouldn't you? Come on, before anybody else comes. Yeah. Put the pedal to the metal and away we go. And we're off. On the 444, now on the 49 even. Yeah, the 4 mission. We'll sail down here. Now, remember when I said earlier about that? Oh, I'm waiting for that junction, blah 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 blah. Well, that junction that I was thinking of would have brought us out right the way down there with those traffic lights. Yeah, but it didn't. Fortunately for us, it brought us that way, which was rather exciting, wasn't it? See, I've just found something new without my sat nav. Oh, I feel so clever. I really do. I feel really good now. Happy days. Very nice indeed. Yes. I feel proud as punch with that. Hey, it's not very often that it actually goes to plan when I haven't got the sat nav on. When I've got the sat nav on, it doesn't matter so much. And even then, that can, you know, cause a freaking riot. So, for it to do that, fantastic. Absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Woo! I love it. It's great. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. I don't know how long the cameras are going to last for. The ones on the back, that is. You two will be alright, I should imagine. I think. I've been saying that though. Oh, that's alright then. I've got plenty of time on the old clock as well. Ah, how about that? I've got plenty of TikToks on the clock, 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 clock. I wish they'd fucking fix that bit. Oh grief. And we're off once again until we get to another set of lights and traffic lights and islands or whatever. Oh well. Sun's out, sky's blue. There's fuck all else for me to do, but it's raining. Raining in my heart. Well, it just happened to be there. I will say this though, the wind is picking up. I'd love to know where this wind has come from all of a sudden. That's just, no. I don't want that. Alright, we have got a hay baler which could possibly be a tractor, but we're going to move over anyway. Because he does seem to be getting slower. Oh, he's pulling in. No, he's a truck. I bet carrying that shit must be a nightmare when it rains. I can imagine it starts off at one weight and then by the time you get to your destination you're about 4 ton overweight, like, you know what I mean? Because the rain's soaked up in the hay. It's like, fuck. Yeah. I wonder if when time progresses with this new development with John Raymond's transport, that they might end up with like contracts that might require an ADR of something, like do tankers or something, or what have you, or I have work, you know, it might, you know, just change it up a bit, you never know. I doubt it, mind you, but you never know. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Craig, please drive carefully. If I see him, I'll tell him. drive past this little bit there, and you got there's a cap on the left. The bit that always fascinates me when I go past is the well, I can only say it looks like the front of a castle. I think it's that type of thing, but it'd be interesting to know why. You know what I mean? What was its purpose? What was it originally? Because it is old. It's just down there on the left. You got all these old brickwork here, look, as it goes all the way through this little village, right? And then you got this building here. What was it part of originally, I wonder? What was it? I mean, I would like to say it was like one of those, like an entrance to a big courtyard of a castle of some sort, like many years ago. Because that would be really interesting, I think. That looks like a right munching machine, that does, doesn't it? Good grief. Mickey, what's that? What does that do? Looks like something for gouging out. Like, you know, is it just the big drums with them teeth go gouge, and it just I don't know whether it just gouges and that's the end of it, scours something, I don't know, but I'm sure if Mickey's watching this, that's if he gets this far of the video, I'm sure he'll let me know. Well, one of you lot might let me know, because one of you lot out there might know as well. I mean, anybody out there might know, I don't know, possibility. And next week, yes, I break up next week on Wednesday. Wednesday will be my last day for a few days. I'm only having a few days off. I ain't having a full week. I can't do a full week. A full week just sends me cuckoo. So I'm having Thursday, Friday off next week, and then Monday, Tuesday off the following week. Thursday, Friday though. That's nice. Thursday, Friday. I've got Thursday, my voice is being looked at, my throat, whatever, and then Friday is having my tutty pegs looked at. Yeah, happy days. I'm quite impressed with that. it just felt just nice. I mean, I booked my holiday off for my dentist appointment anyway, but the fact that my throat thing's going to be looked at on the Thursday, that's just, well, yeah, very lucky, is what I'll say. But then again, I mean, you could say lucky, couldn't you really, when you think about it, but it's like this. I'm having holidays spent on having to go to dentists and hospitals. It looks well though when you have to do those kind of things, really, you know what I mean? But hey, such is life. Yeah, I can't afford sick days. No. I will be honest with you though, I mean, touch wood, I am quite lucky when it comes. I don't tend to have too many days off ill, but yeah, I hope that carries on as a trend, to be fair, because I don't like it. I don't like being ill. I mean, I do have the odd twinge here and there, like, you know what I mean, I may have a bit of a sniffle sometime, but I have had the one particular day, which was a couple of years back, when it wasn't, yeah, that was nasty. But once in however many years, you know, are you like that? Is anybody out there who just never seems to get really ill? Thankfully. You know, it's just, you might have a cold or you might have the flu for about 5 minutes, you know what I mean? I believe it or not, right, I can have the flu for like 24 hours and that's it. I can go to work, I feel as lousy as bollocks, get home, do all that dithering shit and go sweat cold or whatever, And following morning, I'm as right as rain. It's like, oh, well, that was a bit of a letdown. You know what I mean? That kind of, bizarre, I know. Like I say, I hope that trend continues through my life, as you do. But who's to say? You never know. Apparently there's an Indonesian guy who claims to have been born in 1870, and he's 146 years old apparently. His actual ID says he was born in 1870. Over 140 years old. I mean, it's like, what? What the fuck? I think there's a bit of an error somewhere, don't you? 140 years old. Is that real? Are you having a? It ain't April Fool's Day yet, is it? Fucking hell, man. But if it is true and the guy has survived, and he was puffing away in a fag, that's it that makes me smile. Like, good grief, 140 years. If you've had what? I don't know, 100 years of that shit. Good grief, just when you can breathe. Fucking stroll along. How's that work? No, 100 and fucking. His lungs are like 2 tar bricks. I mean, there's just no fucking way. Oh man. But like I say, if he has, hats off to him, because I mean, hey, I want to be there and all. I want to do that. That'd be dead cool. Oh dear, dear, dear. We are travelling up towards an island. Yes, we are. I've got an itchy face. Dear me. 140 fucking years old. Get off of you. But like I say, when you think about it though, I mean, soft things have happened, haven't they, really? They really have. It's true, isn't it? Softer things have happened. Come on. I'm not impatient at all now. Not whatsoever. Are these traffic lights going to be on red, or are they going to be on green? What do you reckon? Anybody can tell? We will find out shortly. Oh yes. As we traverse down this little street, which I think is still the 40 at the moment. It ain't quite the 449. No, we're on green. We're all on green. Look, we're on the green. I could move over. I could, but then again, I don't really feel like it. I'm alright as hell. The lights are still on green, and these guys are going around here quite smoothly. So, look at the pretty lake. Isn't that nice? Really nice indeed. Unbelievable. Absolutely unreal. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. We are going through a tunnel. In a little while it will go dark, and then it'll go bright. Dark, then bright. It will go dark, and then it'll go bright. Yes, it will. Ooh. Tunnel. Now then, I think we can now... No, not yet. We are still on the 40. We ain't there just yet. No, we're still on the 40. We are still on the 40. It ain't quite there yet. So, yeah. No, we are still on the 40. We are still on the 40, swinging it down. We're still on the 40, driving around. Now I think, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again, for those of you who are brand new, the 840 itself, as I was thinking about it months ago, just down here there's a junction that goes to either or Usk or Usk or however the fuck you pronounce it, right? And that goes, and that's the 40, right? And then from that point on it becomes the 449. So we don't get interfered with, we just keep on driving. It's just that the road then changes direction and buggers off somewhere else, and then we then just keep on driving, and it becomes the 449 because it just becomes. It's as though it's like evolves into the 449. What? Hey, I'm only just pointing it out just so that you guys can just say, well, look at it, he's right, you know. He's driving on the 40 at the moment, but all of a sudden, I mean the 49, all of a sudden it's just become the 449. I said, well, how about that? At least I think so. Or is it the 40? No, it's the 40. I have no idea where I am! Mother! Oh. Yes. Yes, indeedy. Indeedy. Maybe it's the 49 now and it was the 40 originally, because the 40... Yes, that's the one. There you go. My brain's just turned on, I think. Yeah, so we come down the road in that little fucking doobie circuit round there, right, to the island, which was a 40. The 40 buggers off up the road and goes over there, then the 49 goes down, which then becomes the 449, yeah. Do you know, I'm getting good at this numbered road thing. I really am. I'm only a lorry driver. Have a look at that, leave me alone. This bloody wind's down a right game, innit? It really is. We're being tossed, we're being chucked, we're being tossed and blown and tossed and blown, and I need to stop saying that, don't I? Yeah. It does make you wonder though, where all of a sudden this extra strong breeze has come from. I mean, what's driving it? The temperature's nice, so I don't know, that might have something to do with it. We're on 20 degrees at the moment. It was a little cooler this morning though, which was weird, because it was like warm then cool then warm again, so I don't know. But other than that though, I think we're doing fine. This wind is a bit concerning. Does that mean that we're going to have another shit weekend? Because it is Thursday, right? It is Thursday. I think so. Thursday. Friday tomorrow, obviously, because normally Friday follows Thursday. I mean, I don't know if it's changed yet, but who's to say it could do it? Nothing's set in stone, is it really, when you think about it? We've been bought out by Nolan, for fuck's sake, so how about that? Yes, so, you know, as it turns to Friday, will this weather end up taking a nosedive for the worst, just for the weekend, so that nobody can have any fun and go off and do shit? Or will the sun stay out and we'll have a nice glorious weekend for a change, so that people can have a nice day out on the Saturday or the Sunday, whichever. Do a car boot on a Sunday if the weather's nice, maybe. I might do one yet, I don't know yet. I've thought about it, but yeah. because I've been trying to get these videos done twice in the weekend, it's the time, eh? But it just depends what I might do. I might go and grab a bunch of stuff together and shove it in the boot and see what we can get. And as I usually do, I'll just stick the cameras on and do a bit of videoing. Oh, well. Must slow down. Car coming up alongside me, going really fast. And then he slowed fucking down there, the Pilby chicken, fucking bonehead. Talking about chickens, there's feathers flying out of this one. Now, are they chickens or are they turkeys? I think they're chickens, aren't they? Chickens. They come from a battery farm, yes. Which I don't really get that concept, battery farm. Because when I think of that, I think of chickens as being batteries. You know what I mean? And you can plug your torch into one of them and have your light flash and what have you, or something like, or power your laptop or something. I don't know why, but it's just the first thought that you have when you think of battery farm, battery hen farm. It's like, why is it a battery hen farm? They run on fucking Duracell or something, or what? I don't know. That's what I think of when I do that. You know what I mean? 12 miles to the M4, just informing you guys, and yes, we are on the 449. Ladles and Gently Spoons, we are on the 449. There was something I was watching this morning on YouTube that I loved. If I'm up early enough and I've got the time and I haven't overslept or what have you, I love to stick the YouTube on and have a flicker through of the recently uploaded. Basically, they're the ones that have like just gone up or up within a few hours, like, you know what I mean, or within a day, depending. I know I've explained it and I don't really need to, even though I already had in the first beginning sentence, but just chill. Anyway, right, so there I am. I've subscribed to this guy that I've never seen before, right? I like the way he talks. I like the things he goes on about, and he's very interesting. And I shall keep watching some of his stuff to see what else he comes up with until I get bored. But so far, he's all right. That's at let me think, Phil DeFranco. I quite enjoyed that. So yeah. But then I was watching Ali A after that, because he's got some game multiplayer gameplay of the brand new remastered Modern Warfare, and it looks the tits. Honestly, just looks the tits. They've obviously, I watched half of his video and I was waiting for him to say things about the textures and the graphics and the rendering, but he never did. He did say it looked pretty, and he never really got into that kind of thing about it. Like, he mentioned about the gameplay. Now, he said that the original was rather spotty and laggy and this, that and the other, and I'm like, I still play it and it's perfectly fine. It doesn't lag one bit. You can, as a matter of fact, you stick Modern Warfare on PlayStation 3, bang it in the console, right? You stick it on, load it up, and literally, bang, you got a full lobby straight away. You do that with Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare, it's like, no games found. You do that with Ghosts on certain aspects of it, again, no games found. Oh, you come up then, mate. Turn the indicator off, that means you're quite well to keep going. Go on, dude. Keep going. I'll put the indicator back on again. So, yeah. And I disagree with that statement he made. He reckoned that sometimes when you fire and shoot at people, they hit marker won't run. Again, I disagree with it, because I've played it, and it's, if you want to talk about firing at people and having failing hit markers, let's talk Modern Warfare 3 for starters. That was right for that crap when that first came out. Modern Warfare 2 was the same, but like I said, they owned it all out eventually. Ghosts was great until they messed with that, but again, eventually it sorted itself out. But he never mentioned about how the aesthetics of it was, the clarity of the graphics and how they've tied up and what they've altered, and which when I was looking at the gameplay anyway, just take it in for myself, I'm thinking, this is the fucking bollocks this is. And I'm wondering, right, when this does finally get released with the new game of Call of Duty, will people be more interested in playing that than playing the other one? I reckon they probably will, especially my age group, because we grew up with all that kind of crap, like sort of thing, if you want to say that, because it was like 10 years ago almost, I bet. Something stupid. So yes, I know I was 36 back then 10 years ago, but you know what I mean, I was still a kid. You know what I mean? Leave me alone. I'm still a kid now, for crying out loud. Talking about Call of Duty, I'm looking forward to that, I really am. It's getting closer to the date, and I pre-order me copy so that I can get that. And the disappointing thing I think at the moment with Call of Duty as a whole started off with Advanced Warfare for me, because it wasn't Call of Duty, it was more like Quake. And if I wanted to play Quake, I'd play Quake. Then they brought out obviously the new Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, when they had the jumping ability, and it was just no. And I'm almost positive that they've revamped that jumping ability so you can jump even further on Black Ops 3, which makes it look like fucking Advanced Warfare crap. I don't play it. I might have the odd 5 minutes on Black Ops 3 now, and literally I just turn it off, because I play, I run around, try and shoot people, I hit them, but they just seem to turn around as I'm hitting them and go poof, and now I'm down. I'm like, well, why is this? Why am I getting hit markers but they're not dropping? They turn around and flatten me. What the fuck's that all about? And then obviously I shoot at them and they're boing off. It's like, fuck me, Zebedee's on again. And I just can't track them, so no. But when Modern Warfare comes out, the remastered version, I know that them maps, upside down, inside out, left, right, back to front, I know the fucking lot of them. And as long as they haven't, which apparently they haven't messed with the whole dynamic of the maps, they're all identical, have just basically made them look a lot prettier. Whether they'll actually open up different areas where you couldn't go before, like they did with on Modern Warfare 2, when they introduced Modern Warfare maps to it, they changed them slightly by opening different parts where you couldn't go in originally. To do that, great, it'd be awesome. But as gameplay, I mean, as long as they don't mess with it, the way it works, if you like the gunplay and all that kind of thing, I can't see it being a problem. And I'll be able to finally play the game and get some kill streaks, because getting kill streaks is a piece of piss. As long as they don't go boing and fuck off up in the air somewhere. I mean, I can't, when they do that shit, I'm bollocks, I can't do it. Nah, it doesn't do fuck all for me. When I play Call of Duty now, I'll either stick on Ghosts, Modern Warfare 2, 3, and that's it. Or I might stick Black Ops 1 and 2 on, but they're rife with cheats on there, so it is pointless. And World at War as well. The odd occasion though, and I wish they'd bring World at War back out again, but on the odd occasion, you can get on a lobby with World at War where everybody on there just wants to play the game. Team deathmatch, because that's pretty much what everybody plays anyway, so we get on it and they just want to play it. No cheating, there's no fucking dildos running across the screen as dogs, you know, there's none of that shit, like just play the game and that's the end of it. And then each team wins, whichever. When that happens, it's fantastic.
I love that game, that World at War. It's just a shame it just got swept, to one side, and forgotten about, because it is a really good game. It would be nice to see that brought back onto PlayStation 4, I reckon, personally. I love the game, it was brilliant. As a matter of fact, it was my first Call of Duty game I actually bought. I just like the way it looked, and I've played the actual campaign from start to finish a couple of times on it. With guest starring Keith Sutherland going, "Fuck, you idiots, get out of the way!" What the fuck is this now? It's brilliant. It's what you want. It's what you want in a game. You want realism. You don't want Dosh gone. You don't want that shit. You want blood and guts and snot and all sorts of shit on there. You know what I mean? You don't want them to be holding back. You want them to call you a bunch of bastards or a miserable cunt. You don't want none of that, do you? Yeah, you do. It's an 18 game, for crying out loud, right? It has a PEGI 18 on it, so you can have all kinds of crap on there. But we all know that it might have PEGI 18 on there, but mummies and daddies will buy it for their fucking 5-year-old. I am only just saying. I'm only saying. Not everybody does, mind you, but the majority. Because I mean, when I've been playing Call of Duty many times, being owned by a fucking 7-year-old, it's like, fuck's sake. You hear this squeaky voice in the end of the microphone going, "Yeah, fuck off." You know what I mean? Being nailed from somewhere like a 10-year-old. Where the fuck's that come from? You know what I mean? But yeah, and it's supposed to be an 18. What? It happens. Anyway, I am looking forward to it. I reckon it'll be a lot of fun, but I will be more concentrating on Modern Warfare than I will this whatever modern fucking new game that's coming out. I can't even remember the bloody name. I tell you that, because that's how interested I am in it. You know what I mean? I think if I've got to buy that to get that, that's the way it is. If I can buy that on its Sweeney Todd, I'd buy it on its own. If they would release it as a disc, because I think it's only a download, I think. If they release it on a disc, remastered Modern Warfare, I'd have it. I mean, they might do. I haven't looked into it. I'm just remembering what was said before, and you buy the pre-order the new Call of Duty, and then you get this remastered version of Modern Warfare. But I don't know whether you have to download or you can actually buy it with on disc version. If it's disc, even better. That'd be the tits, that would. I prefer it to be on disc. Downloading stuff I'm not really keen on. I'd rather have it as a disc. Physically have it in my hand. But hey, whatever. Bollocks. I don't really play Telltales on the computers other than Call of Duty. I used to, but I lost interest in a lot of things. I mean, I am more of a, when it comes to them kind of games, I like me shooting game, me first person shooters. I like them. There was one that I really enjoyed, but I can't even remember the name of it. It was that long ago. It was a PlayStation 3 game. But I'd played it and it got, yeah. So I got rid of it in the end. It was an alien thing. It was a first person shooting, but you were aliens. Now, there's blue sky there. What the fuck's this shit? I don't want that. Fuck off. No. Oh. I really do feel like I was chewing on a Mars bar and it turned into a fucking piece of shit. I really do. I fucking feel like that. Look at this. Blue sky either fucking side of me now, and we're in the middle of this fucking poxy cloud of rain. Ah! I don't like it. It's just unfair. I hope. Whatever. I gotta admit this much though, while I'm thinking about it. My sat nav still hasn't come on, right? And I'm tra-la-la-la-la-ing down here, and I'm thinking, you actually know where you're going, don't you? Well, yeah, for a change, I do. Yeah, mate. Oh, lights are changing, Jace. I know. That's why I'm stopping. Oh, yes. Rain, come on, just fucking do it. Get it over and done with. Piss all over me for fuck's sake. Ruining my video for me, why don't you? Just can't win. It's quite nice this morning as well. I had a lie in, believe it or not. It was quite nice this morning. And while I was in the yard though, you could feel the little spits of rain coming, and you could see the clouds moving over, like, and the blue sky fucking off. I'm thinking, oh. And as I carry on down the road, like, I'm like, oh, where you going, dude? Pick a fucking lane, will you? As we carried on down south, it's like, ooh, blue sky's back. And now look at it. It's annoying. That's all that I'm saying. It's annoying. It might hold off a little bit, and the cameras on the back might dry off a bit. But hey, whatever. I see blue sky up there though, so that hopefully that's what we're going to do. What the fuck's going on here? Couldn't you use that bit of hard shoulder? What's going on? I'm moving over because I'm overtaking the caravan. But I shall stay here because lane 1 fucks off in a different direction. Yes, it does. The signs are saying 50, which we are currently doing, just under, probably around about 49. It'll do me. I'm quite happy with that. Ah! Just changed. Lovely jubbly. But you can guarantee, right, that the tunnel will say 50. Always does. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever gone through the tunnel where it says anything other than 50. I don't think I have. Have I? I don't think I have. No. I bet yeah, anyway, I probably haven't. Do you know, that's a thought. I wonder if I've done that before then. Because I mean, it's just a little, I mean, obviously coming down here, it is a tunnel, 2 tracks, so we've got dual carriageway through the tunnel, but it's always had the 50 sign on it on the way through. On the way back this way though, it has had 60, but this way has always been 50. Back to 50 again. Oh. Sometimes I just wish you make a fucking believe. Late night last night. Because I, yes, because this, yeah, right out. I got home and I was adamant that I was going to have a crack at the video I'd started. I wanted to finish it. And I did. Finished it. I'd rendered it. Uploaded it. But by the time all that was said and done, it was knocking on around about 20 to 12 last night. This is the reason why I don't tend to do videos. Where the fuck are you going, you bellend? YouTube star, I love YouTube stars. YouTube stars are the fucking tits. Cheers, dude, for being a cock. You fucking platted prick. What do you like? There he goes, look. Folks. Yeah. See me, look, 50 miles an hour. And you get to the very end of it, it'll change to 60. And I don't think it's ever been anything other than 50 through here. So that way though, it tends to be 60. I don't know. I'm trying to rack my brains, and I honestly can't think of a time when it was. Yeah, well, never mind, who cares? It's 60 now, it's no big deal. In all fairness, it only translates to being 50 fucking 3, so it makes there's not really much in it, is there really, you know what I mean? But in this particular vehicle, because it's got a set of new shoes on the back, it actually does 54, titty bit of 55 here and there, you know what I mean? So, you know, for those of you who don't know what I'm on about, new shoes means new tyres. Just in case you was wondering. Yes, a full set of rear drive axle tyres. I want to move over. Shut up! You noisy bag of shit. I'm going to move over now. He seems to have found his foot. His right foot. Here we go. Nice and steady along we go. Up the M4 to junction 29. We want junction 29, which is the A48M. Not like what I did many moons ago, got it mistaken with the M48 and ended up being in the wrong place for whatever delivery I was doing back then. It was a long time ago, yes. It was a long time ago. So I'm on the 48 and I can't find it. I've been up and down here all day. What 48? What are we on? I've just gone to junction 2, but then there's a bridge. You don't want that 48, you want the other 48. Yeah, that kind of scenario, like, you know what I mean? What do you mean, not that 48, the other 48? What other 48 is there? There's another one up the road. Alright then. I've had scenarios like that though, where for some unknown reason, and this is where it comes from, because obviously going through my videos of the week, some of the old ones, I'll come to this one where I was having a chat, and I got the paperwork in my hand, and I looked at the paperwork, and for some unknown reason, instead of actually reading what the address was and who it was for, I had Bury in my mind, and that's where I went, was Bury. I was going in the complete wrong direction. I was supposed to be going somewhere else. Then I was supposed to be going to Manchester or something stupid, and I ended up going to Bury. Yeah, I think so. It was something like that. I ended up correcting the mistake eventually, mind you. That was hilarious. But I have done that before, though. I mean, I've gone somewhere and I've pulled up there because I've just been in autopilot and I've like turned up like, fuck, what am I doing here? Oh shit. And I'm like, it's alright, ignore me. I shouldn't be here. I should be fucking 40 miles down the road. You know, that kind of scenario, like, you know. Hey, told you. Back then, I wore perfect. I'm only 3/4 perfect at the moment, but I wore fully perfect now. I was only about an eighth of a perfect then. So, you know, I'm 3/4 now. Let me just get Agent J out. Moving on over. Now that's more like it, isn't it? That's better. Mr. Grey Cloud has bogged off, ruining the fucking shot. Cowbag. Yes, there's been a there has been the odd occasion where I've drove past the junction and had to turn round. The worst one was I was supposed to have got off at junction 20. Just was in a I wasn't even in the cab. I was off. I was somewhere else in some la la land and didn't realise until I woke up and I was at junction 14. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to turn around at 14 and come back all the way up to junction 20. That sucked. That really sucked, that did. Oh, you fucking bellend. I was on autopilot, you know what I mean? I was on my way home and I forgot that I had to make a detour before that. Turning up at the wrong place scenario, I've had that one before now. Yeah. But I think I've done that twice. I think. Miserable tyke. I have had the opposite effect though, whereas I've actually gone to the place that the notes are telling me and they go, nah, we don't want this stuff, this is not supposed to be here. I said, what do you mean it's not supposed to be here? It's got to be in Manchester and I'm in Skipton. Are you fucking joking, are you? No, we don't have this one here. Look at the address. Yeah, I know, it's a mistake. Oh, are you kidding me? I've had to take that all the way to fucking Manchester. Oh, good grief. I had one where the address that was given again. Oh, these ones are the best ones, these ones. And this has happened a couple of times. Well, you know, when you obviously, most drivers today, they do refer to a map, but they have got a sat nav. You punch your postcode in and you do check it to make sure the postcode relates to where obviously the map says. Yeah, okay, away you go. But you have those odd occasions where that is all true, right? Postcode corresponds to the street address. Yeah, perfect. Off you go. But when you get there, it's nothing to what you was expecting. For example, you're expecting the place to deliver, and yet what you end up with is their main office building. Have you ever had that before? I have. Trust me, that was fun. Because when I knocked on their door going, oh, I've got this for you, they went, what now? I said, well, there's the address. That's what I'm delivering this. I've got an article full of it out there. They went, hang on a minute. About 15, 20 minutes later, there's been a bit of a cock up here. I says, what do you mean? He says, well, this is the headquarters, this is for the company. He says, we don't want it delivered here, thank you very much, which is obvious. I'm like, well, I gathered that when I looked at the building, because there ain't no scaffolding wrapped around it, so I assumed that this must be wrong. Now, this is the headquarters, this is. You want to be fuck knows how many miles down the road that way, like, you know, and thinking, oh, here we go. So I had to phone and tell them that, oh, by the way, we can't deliver this. Why is this? Because it's got to be down fucking south somewhere, like in Wonborn or whatever. Oh, fuck knows wherever. Yeah. What a laugh that was. Absolutely. So I end up dropping that off somewhere else. I think, I'm not 100% sure, you know, but I reckon I might have dropped that off at one of Reece Davis's yards up that neck of the woods. I think. I was up north in the M1, I was junction 35A, possibly 6. That way, on the M1. And that's where I was, and then they said, no, you've got to be, it's supposed to be London way. I'm sure it was somewhere London. I'm almost sure it was. And I went, oh, well, how are you going to get there today then? Sorry, apologies, but the information you've given me is here. Well, that ain't going to work, is it? No. So I think I dropped it off to someone else and then they must have dealt with it later on, like, you know. But I mean, these types of scenarios do happen. But when they do happen, you have to take it with a pinch of salt, because sometimes, and I mean sometimes, it's sort of like a blessing in disguise, I would say, because I mean there was one other instance that I did where I was supposed to deliver to a paper mill, and got this is what I particularly, you know, more or less got. I think I might have been I think I was in an XF DAF, I think. Doesn't matter anyway, that's not the point. I got one of our trailers on. Our trailers are roughly 14, 11, 15 foot, right? Way back when, we used to have some load trailers of 13.2, but we didn't have them, and we had them for about, well, I used them for about 5 years or so, then they fucked them off. But anyway, so up again Barnsley way, I was sent to this paper mill, and as I went up the first road, come off the motorway, gets to this point where we delivered, before we delivered to this place quite often, I think. Was it delivery or collection? Either way, don't matter. Well, I've been there before, so I knew where that was, and this was on the way. And as I get there, I'm thinking, well, you can't go down that road, because that was the point where we was glad that this place was, because just down the road there's a 14'9" bridge. So it turns around, and I'll go back another way, and comes off at another junction, and comes through. And then there's 14'6" bridges. And as I'm doing this backwards and forwards, up and down, I'll find myself a nice comfy lay-by, and I'll give the lads a ring in the office, and I'll go, problem? What's that? How do I get into the place? What do you mean, how do you get into it? So, well, every street that I've come to has either got a 14'9" or a 14'6" bridge. Unless my mathematics has sort of gone out the window, 14'11" does not fit into 14'9" or 14'6", unless you have a bit of friendly persuasion. Hang on then. So they didn't give me a phone number to phone them. So I phoned them, and I said, explain where I am, what I'm doing, where I'm going. Right, you got to come up there, blah, blah, blah. I went, oh, alright then, so I can go up that way then. Yeah, you can go up that way. Oh, alright then, I can go up that way. So I went up that way, and I get to the first point I went to him with that 14'9". I went, I can't go up there, missy. I said, what do you mean? He says, because that's a 14'9" bridge. He said, well, that's the way you come in. I said, well, I'm not going to be able to come in then. He said, why is that? Because I've got a 15-foot trailer. Oh, you're supposed to have a 14'6" or lower to come into our place. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. So now turns around, buggers off, and parks myself on a lay-by. Phones them back up again and says, this is going to be a failed delivery, I'm afraid. I said, what do you mean a failed delivery? Because they don't like that word. No, that's bad, that is. That failed delivery is bad. I said, because I spoke to the girlie on there who directed me into the first point that I tried to get in before, and I then said to her as I was heading towards her, I says, you do realise that's a 14'9" bridge? She went, yes. I said, well, I've got a 15-foot trailer. I went, you need to have 14'6" or less. And that's what I told them. Okay, rightio, hang on then, I'll get back to you. So I turns down, buggers off, parks myself back on the lay-by again, and waits for a phone call. And again, it gets handed off to Reece Davies again. That did up in Barnsley way. Oh. But you see, when things like that happen, though, it's like a blessing in disguise. So I didn't have to deliver it. I dropped it off down there and buggered off, and went and got my collection. And went, no, it's just simple as that, you know what I mean? Yeah. I like it when things like that happen. Them are cool. I do like them. Them race days, them are. Ooh, that's easy. I do honestly feel like being nosy, but I'm on the wrong side of the road, so I can't be. Damn, blast it. I could have gone all the way around, couldn't I? I've been nosy with them, but what they do now, it does seem a bit odd. But hey, we are in the dog's arsehole. That's rather cruel, I I don't know where that come from, but it just popped out there. We're in the dog's arsehole of South Wales. Oh, that's just so cruel. But the thing is, though, I'm sorry, but it is an absolute mess here, and I feel sorry for the people who live around here. I do, because it's horrible. It isn't really the nicest place to live, is it? Really? I mean, well, I mean, obviously the housing side might be alright. I'm on about this lot to look at. I'm on about, and I don't mean as in it's a rough area, as in people are bad. I'm on about just the fact that it's a fucking untidy mess. But I keep saying that now every time I come down here tonight, and I am bad. I am really, really bad, but hey, whatever. Shit happens, as they say. I can only give my opinion. You can take it with a pinch of salt or whatever, I don't care. But that's just the be all end all, ain't it, really? As we poot along round here. Looks like the tide's in. The tide is in. Now that looks like a fire engine. It's a fire engine with its fire engine lights on. But why though? What's going on? Somebody burnt something out. Somebody being silly buggers. So I mean the stick stuff there and burn it. This is a main A road and they burn shit at the side of the road there. I mean, I may be wrong in saying this, but I think that might be a traveller's campsite there. It's not the one, not the type that they just, you know, add it and that's the end of it. I think it's like a site that they pay for, I think, or whatever. I don't know, but it just looks like that. I may be wrong. I don't know. But, hey. But the fact that you've got all that junk and shit that's chucked around there, that tells me that. Hey, whatever. I know it's an industrial area. I understand that. I can see that there's a lot of, looks like reclaimed steels that they got there. But it still shouldn't be an excuse for the whole area just to look, yeah, shite. I've been to some industrial areas and they've been really nice. You know what I mean? Nice and tidy. I have actually drove through the types of how can I put it, housing areas where literally you could do with having an armoured suit on. It's that bad, right? But the industrial area is fucking lovely. You know what I mean? And the best of it is as well, you have that kind of area where it's there's a bit of a drug problem and what have you, and you're driving through it and you've got houses are boarded up, right? There's the burnt out shell of one, and then you pull into the off that main street into another street to where the actual little, it's only a tiny place where I went to. I'm not going to say the area because it's not fair. And believe it or not, when I got in there, it's like, it's like from that to this, it's like, what the fuck? And then the people in there were fucking was happy as Larry and lovely as, you know, and pleasant and lovely, like, you know. And you're thinking, it's a shame that in this particular instance where this is a pig hole, it's a shame that the people that live around here got to look at it. It's a shame that, you know, the other end of it is that it's a shame that the housing estate is a pig hole and the people are going to work in it. You know, if you can grasp my meaning, like, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah. But then again, you've only got to take one look at my house and you'd think my house was fucking derelict. Honestly, you'd think nobody lived there. The gardens are well overgrown. The paint's all peeled off and chipped and there's bits missing off it. The roof's, I mean, yeah. When I become a YouTube star, I might be able to afford to pay for it. Thank you! Yeah, Yes, when I become a YouTube star, I might be able to afford to get things sorted, but unfortunately I'm not a YouTube star, so I'm not going to be able to afford it just yet. But you never know, things may look up. Hey, we can always live in hope, you know what I mean, in optimism and shit like that. I love that kind of thing. That's the best kind of optimism to have, isn't it? Hope and optimism, yes. Well, this is the Cardiff docks, this is. It's just in case you was wondering. Yes. We're going to go and collect our stuff. I'm coming round you now, dude, so don't be pulling away. It's no good putting an indicator on now, is it, you bell end? Fuck's sake. Anywho, just take a notice of that. Pretend it never happened. And we're in the Cardiff dock area, and I've actually gone for a good old drive around this, and no, I didn't do it on purpose. I got fucking lost. I was trying to find the place I'm going to now, even though going to this place is really straightforward, but instead of coming left of this island, I went straight on. I went all the way around the fucking weekend. It was great fun, it really was. And I was like, where the fuck is this bloody place? Eventually I found it, like, you know. Good grief, that tide is in it? Look at that though, man. How clear is that? That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Only problem is my side cameras aren't going to pick that up, I'm afraid. That's a shame, mate. Fucking hell. Oh, well, you can't have everything, can you? Yeah. Very nice indeed. But in saying that though, I mean, there was one of the cameras that might, and if we are lucky, then it is that particular one, that might work. You never know. There is a possibility. How highly unlikely it is. Yeah, when I first come down here, because I was too busy gazing at, I didn't see this fucking lump, and I'm not kidding you, my head almost hit the fucking ceiling of the cab, travelling over that 30 fucking miles an hour. Not good. No. There was fucking bits of the cab flying everywhere. It was absolutely awful. It looked like I'd gone through a freaking tornado. I've done that before though. Holy crap. There was a place where we collect from down Merthyr. Is it Merthyr? No, Maesteg. And right by their weighbridge, they've got this fuck of a mound of concrete that you have to go over. That's all I can say. It's not an actual speed hump. It's a mound of concrete. I don't know which pleb box decided to put that there. And of course, they haven't bothered to keep up with the markings of it so that you can see the fucking thing. So when I pulled onto the weighbridge as I was coming down, I completely forgot about it. I just put my foot down and went wallop, and I went fucking flying. I nearly come out of my blasted seat, and everything just fell apart in the cab. But it was a Stralis after all. Everything didn't fall apart in that cab. It was fucking shit. Oh, we got a boat! Oh, look, we got a boat! It might not be a tank, but it's a fucking boat. Yeah, baby. Anyway. We got a boat. I like it. Me likes boaties. I'm gonna go. I'm here now, and all the rest of that sort of thing. So what else I'll say is toodle pip for now. Have yourself a wonderful day or night, whenever you decide to watch this video. And that's the end of it. Right on. Go on then. No more. Toodle pip and all that. Go on then. Off you pop. Pop. Poppity pop.